I just wanted to say before, so I'm going to splice this at the beginning of my coffee video, that this whole video is for entertainment purposes only. And so, there you go. Covering my butt. Good morning. How's everybody this morning? I hope you're all having a wonderful morning. Let's make some coffee. So, how is everybody doing? Great, I hope. We're going to need some water. Move this around a little bit. Oh, let's see. So, I did 5 days of the pantry challenge. On the 5th day, we ate nothing but leftovers. However, we did go grocery shopping. So today is day number 6 and we are done with the pantry challenge. It was 5 days. I don't want to say I was a success or a failure because it was only 5 days. And we went a few days without milk and eggs. I went a day without sugar because I didn't think I had any. Then I found some. So I was able to make some iced tea. He has since drank that. So he can start on his, I said, please don't open your Milo's tea until you finish what's in there. And he's like, oh, no problem. So he was drinking the tea that I had made during the pantry challenge. So all day yesterday we finished up the spaghetti, and I still have a little bit of cheesecake left. So I thought today I would do a white chocolate strawberry. So that's going to be good. Okay, so get the tea or the water going. Get my teacup or my coffee cup. See, now I'm thinking tea. I did buy some tea bags, so we are able to make tea and not decaffeinated, which is very exciting. I will continue to use the decaf, and I'll split decaf and calf on the big jugs of tea. So I'm gonna need some coffee. I think I will have some of the Pike Place. Get my creamer. And now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to complain, but I do want to talk about something. So, food, the prices have skyrocketed, and our grocery haul yesterday, $528, and we didn't even get everything. I didn't get coffee, I didn't get creamer, there's a lot of things that I didn't get spinach, there's a lot of things we didn't get. By the time I hit the fruit and veggie aisle, I am so exhausted from shopping that I forget a lot of the veggies and stuff. I just said, I forgot this, but I don't want to go back. Oh, I just poured my whole, let me get a bigger cup. I will make a bigger coffee, for sure. This coffee can take a whole pack and be almost perfect. So, I'm just going to dust that out with my towel. It'll be fine. Set it there to be washed. And I don't have to turn the water on to rinse it. I just pour the whole pack in. Hopefully it'll be a good cup of coffee. So yeah, food has gotten so expensive that I am trying to figure out new and improved ways to preserve the food. Because I don't can. The thing is I have a can. I'll make sure I don't think I got big bit. I do. I have one of those old-fashioned panning pots, but I would need like the grate to put down in there. I would need to find the top. I think I know where it is. The little bobby thing that does the, you know, rings when it's, I don't know. But it's very old-fashioned, and so I don't, and I can't pan in the Instapot. I don't think that that's possible. So, yeah. I mean, I could do this pot would do like two or three smaller jars at a time, and it would be like a water bath panning on the stove type thing. I've never done it, and I use that pot for popping popcorn. And so, but now in my older age, I can't eat popcorn, and I still have popcorn, and it's sad. Maybe I'll make some popcorn balls and take them to a friend's work or something, I don't know. So I really don't know what to do with my life yet since I haven't been working, but this is what I'm doing for now, and I love it, so I will probably continue to do it, for sure. Water's ready, yay, finally. My pot is on its last leg, I'm afraid. I would venture to say it will be dead in 6 months. And if it's not, more power to it, I'm telling you. Don't fix it unless it's broke. It's slowing down, but it ain't broke yet. Don't buy a new one till this one's dead in the water. That looks good. If it tastes good, I add no more water, nothing. Let's see. It's a little strong. So a little bit more water. And a little bit more cream. And I would venture to say there's a greenish coffee in my cup that did not. There's actually a couple of them. Got one. Some of them don't dissolve all the way. And they give these little grains at the top. Okay, there we go. But they're usually big enough to see and handle and get out. Yeah. My fingers. My poor fingers. Oh, I see a few more. Interesting. Why does it taste nutty? Must just be me. That's okay. It is an okay cup of coffee. But yeah, so if you guys have any, you know what I was gonna buy yesterday and I forgot, and I'm disappointed that I forgot. I'm de-thawing chicken. We're gonna have chicken today, or tonight for dinner. The thing that the groceries have, like, honestly, I would have thought that what I brought home should have cost me maybe $300, not including the non-food items like the toilet paper and that stuff, but just the food itself. I'm thinking it probably should have cost me $280, $100. I want to say $100 less than what it actually did cost. And then with the non-food items, I want to say, so if the food was $375 and the non-food was $150, so $275 for the food, and I would say $80 for the non-food items, which was, so it's, yeah, it's double. It's crazy. I don't understand it. And I don't, here's what I don't understand is, you guys, not you guys, but the federal government, whatever. I don't want to talk politics, but it's kind of hard not to touch on it when I'm talking about increased prices. Because here's my theory. This is for my theory. It's not, it's educational purposes only. And so don't come for me. But here's my theory. The companies and the government, so at first when the pandemic hit, the government was like, we're going to give you this, we're going to take care of you, no problem, here, have it, take it. And then they went, oh wow, this is costing us a lot of money and we can't really afford it. So our tax dollars can't afford it anymore, so they're going to take it back from us, right? So a lot of people have had to pay back unemployment. Like me, they say I owe them $36,000. Are you kidding me? From March of 2020 to July of 2021, that I have to pay all that back. $36,000. You're out of your motherfucking mind. If you think I'm gonna, first of all, I'm gonna pay that back. Never happen. It will never happen. And I know the laws. You cannot go after my family for it once I die. So, all they have to do, get a little stamp that says, fucking deceased, bitch. Stop sending this shit. Stamp that deceased and send it fucking back after I die. I can't pretend to be dead. Now, that is against the law, but once I die, and I won't ever work, so how are you going to take it? I don't have nothing in my name. Nothing is in my name. So how are you going to take it? I haven't got nothing. I don't own nothing. Okay, the car. The car is not owned by me. It is owned by the bank. And the second it gets paid off, my name will come right off of it. Because I'll just give it to my ex-husband over here. I'll just say, hey, it's yours, take it. And we'll take my name off and it will be solely in his name and there's not a damn thing anybody can do about it. So that's how that's gonna go. I won't ever pay it back because I don't really owe it. I had told the truth. I told the truth every single week I answered those questions. It was the truth. And then the last week, the question, did you refuse work? I said yes, because I was too sick to go back to work at that time, not any time prior to that time. They were switching over my medicine to a controlled substance, and therefore I could no longer work. It wasn't, could I do it or not? No. The fact was, I refused work because I had just gotten transferred over to a controlled substance, and I could no longer do that job after 36 years of doing it because of the illness that I had acquired. The virus, not the virus, but a virus. So, believe it or not, shingles is a virus. It's called the Zoster virus. Look it up. Make your own opinion on that. Could I work? Absolutely, I could do the work. And I could do the work on gabapentin, because in Washington State, gabapentin was not a controlled substance at the time. So if I stayed on that medicine, I could have. However, that medicine had quit working, so then I had to get switched over to Lyrica, which is a controlled, same medicine, just a little stronger. So the point is it was not safe for me to do my job, even on a non-controlled substance. Would you want to put your child on my bus, knowing I was on 3,600 milligrams of gabapentin or 600 milligrams of Lyrica? And now Lyrica has just become a controlled. It used to not be. But I certainly wouldn't want to put my child on my bus. It's unsafe. If the driver is on a nerve blocking medicine, controlled or not, it's unsafe. I felt I could do it, you know, but then that's all my experience talking, and I want to work. Those are selfish reasons. Selfish reasons. I could have gone back to work, absolutely. Had I not been transferred over to a controlled substance. That same week, I refused the work. That very same week. My doctor wrote a note to the unemployment office, or a letter, stating the question was, can she work now? Doctor says, no, she cannot. She's got severe nerve damage, and the Lyrica is a controlled substance. No, she cannot return to work. Not to that work. I could have done 1,000 other jobs had I been forced to find a job. But I wasn't forced. There was a lot of, I mean, I was looking. It's not like I wasn't looking. I was looking. I was fulfilling the requirements for the unemployment. That's what I was doing. I have a whole notebook sitting over here of all the jobs I applied for and did not get one phone call back. Companies weren't hiring. It was 2020, 2021. And as of July, August of 2021, that note, the letter from my doctor was dated 8/2/2021, August 2nd, 2021. Same week, I said, yeah, I refuse work. And here's my letter from my doctor. You are answering those questions for that 1 week only. So, did I do anything wrong? No. Could I have appealed it? Absolutely. I was ready to appeal it. I have my whole notebook worth of all the paperwork, everything I needed to appeal that. Then family emergency came up 2 days before my appeal. And I'm sorry, family's more important. Now, had I known how it was going to play out, that little family emergency, I'd have said absolutely not. I got an appeal to go to. But I didn't. I chose to help the family, and the family screwed me over. Yeah. So, I don't know what, you know, just gotta live and learn. My coffee's delicious, even though I haven't drank hardly any of it. Perfect heat. I let it sit for a minute to cool down. Yeah, it's delicious. So, things being so much more expensive and the government making people like me pay back all this money that I have no means to pay it back. Okay, so we're just going to move on from that. The companies are also being forced to pay back all those grants and loans and everything that they received during 2020. So now some companies have to pay all that back, and it closes them down. So some companies are closing, some companies are reeling back on their product, and the companies are reeling back on the size of their product and raising the prices because they have lost so much money. They need to recoup that to stay in business. So then the increase and the paying back, because they're paying the government back, so they increase their prices. And we are paying those increased prices. So not only are we paying back the government for everything they gave us, we're paying back the government for everything they gave any other company because of the increase in prices. So we are paying for, excuse me, COVID, I'm going to say it, we are paying for that pandemic. Every penny is coming out of the consumer's pocket because of the increase. Double? More than double? I'm just going to take, here's an example. Regular jar of mayonnaise. Best Foods. Shame on you, Best Foods. $5.48 for a regular sized bottle of mayonnaise. Kraft, $4.14. $1.30. $1.33 difference for the same size jar. Best Foods isn't any better than Kraft, so we buy Kraft. But still, $4.14 for a bottle of mayonnaise that used to cost $2.67 2 months ago, or 3 months ago, or a year ago, whatever. And a lot of these places didn't really even lose any money. Let's just talk Walmart, for example. Walmart didn't lose any money, but yet some of that increase on those products are from, say I shop at Walmart. Why? I shop there because it's a cheaper way to shop. You don't get the best products, but you do save money. However, yesterday we spent $528 at Walmart on food and some other items. So, the price increase, say, let's just take Kraft mayonnaise, okay? It was $2.67. And the company, Kraft, raised the price to $3.67. Then Walmart raised the price from $3.76 to $4.14. That's just an example. So they are getting extra money from increasing the price because it's the whole craze nowadays. When they didn't lose a damn dime. Walmart did not lose a damn. Walmart made more money during 2020 than they had ever made. How much you want to bet? I don't even have to look it up to know that. But look it up and let me know if I'm right or not, because I know I'm right. So we are paying for everything, every penny, every company has ever lost, and then some. I'm just saying, it's so tough. There's people out there that can't afford the food to begin with, and now they really can't afford it. So their $100 that was going to last for the whole week, or their $25 that they had budgeted for food to last the whole week, they got to scrimp and save and walk around and look and just to stay within that budget and give up 1,000 things. Oh, okay, I can't afford to make that, so we're going to set that aside and we're going to get this cheaper meal. A box of, Kraft mac and cheese and a half gallon of milk. That's almost $10 right there. Like, a couple of apples and you're done. So I'm just saying, and I'm exaggerating obviously, but I may not be in some cases. That could be the case for some families. And they cook that mac and cheese. They cook it. And they probably put the milk, because they got milk, right? Put that in there. And then they split it 6 ways, because that's all they have to feed their 4 kids and their husband and themselves. So there's families out there with a $100 a week food budget that gets them 4 days into the week. And what do they do for the other 3 days? It's crazy. They don't care about us. The government and the rich people do not care about the small person. And if you think they do, you're out of your damn mind. I'm not saying that they should give their money away. I don't think that's right. They worked for that money, or they inherited that money, or they worked for that money. It's their money. They have the right to do whatever the fuck they please. Donate millions of dollars if they want to, cool. But if not, it's not our business to say you have to. You have to help the poor. No, you don't. No, you don't. They worked for their money. That's their money. They don't have to do anything but pay taxes on it and fucking die. They don't have to give it to anybody. They do. They do it for different reasons. Kindness of their heart, tax write-off, lower their income, because you can write that off in taxes. You can lower your taxes from 21% down to 6% just by donating a couple of $1 million. So, that's why they don't. They don't really care. They care about their pocketbook. If they donate $2 million and they save $4 million in taxes, do you think they're just going to pay the $4 million taxes? No, they're going to donate the 2 to not have to pay the 4. And there is a slight few that do it out of the goodness of their heart. Which ones they are, I don't know. I haven't found any. But, and it's crazy. And then, if they don't make it, they file bankruptcy and they don't have to pay a damn penny anyways. It's like me. I'll file bankruptcy and I won't pay a damn penny to anybody. It's like, are you kidding me? I have defaulted on every single, I've had zero income since July of 2021. And they want me to pay back all that money, so I could say, I got to pay all that back, so that's going to come out of my future money. And then I could say, after that's paid back, that I have 0 income since March 2020. It's not fair. You've taken a workaholic. I love to work. I love it so much. And taken her down to nothing. So even if I went back to work, I wouldn't be making shit because everybody would be taking their money. I'm in a catch-22. I have 3 years till I can retire. 7 years tops. I am going to be 60, and then by the time I'm 67, if I'm still alive, I can retire and get my Social Security retirement. It's about $1,400 a month. And then I have some 401ks. I have a 401k, and then I have also some other ones. I have $150 from RCA. I have $150 from Kroger, and a 401k. So that's going to get me $300 plus whatever. I haven't figured out the 401k yet. I got to find it first. Here's what I mean by that. You move around, you switch jobs. The company that owns the 401k originally sells it off to another company. And that happens a couple of times. And then you get to retirement going, where's my 401k? So you have to call around to these companies and say, do I have a 401k with you? That's how I found RCA. I said, do I have a retirement fund with you guys? And they're like, yeah, actually you do. Well, we've been trying to find you. I said, yeah, I've been trying to find you too. Here's my new address. They sent me a letter. I kept the letter. Now I've moved, but I still have the letter. So I can call them, and then if they sold it off, they can tell me who they sold it off to, and da-da-da, you know. So I got $150 from Kroger, which also I got to find, and $150 from RCA, and I got, I believe it is $200 for my 401. Now I could pull all of that money off that 401 right now and live better. But I really need the money for then, not now. So that's $3,500 plus my $1,475 or whatever it is. That's like $1,975. So that's not too bad for retirement. I'll take it. Take it any day. And if I can take it at 63, I will. I believe I can. And if I have to get a part-time job to keep it where it is, I can maybe do that at, you know, a convenience store or something. I don't need nothing special. I need short shifts, you know, 6 hours. And maybe my husband's boss will let me do that. I don't know. If David will let me, I will do it. Not at the same store, but I don't want to work with my husband. I'm teasing. It's fine. Anyways, I guess I've gabbed enough. Cheers to morning coffee. And we are making chicken. Chicken. I'm not sure what, but chicken. Maybe chicken tacos. Chicken fajitas. Chicken enchiladas. Love me some enchiladas. That would be good. That would be very good. Oh yeah, that'd be way good. I'm thinking so. I'm thinking so. Yeah, I think 2 breasts would be enough. Cook it in the Instant Pot, shred it up, put it in the enchiladas. Oh my God, it's gonna be so good. Yes. Or roll them up and fry them in the air fryer. Just put an egg coat. Just coat them with the egg wash. I don't know. Just make them in the oven. But we're gonna make the chicken in the Instant Pot. I'm excited for that. Excited to try that. Okay, well, thanks everybody. Have a wonderful day. And keep a smile on your face. Most people don't. Smile at somebody. Maybe you could put a smile on their face too. Please be kind. Anyways, have a blessed day. Bye. Oh, wait a second. Cheers to morning coffee, and thank you for joining me on my channel. Please subscribe, share the video, like the video, leave a comment, and hit that bell notification to all so you can be notified next time I upload a video. Bye.